Hello saviors and welcome, my name is Seivar24 and today I'm going to be continuing One Shot. Now last time we managed to get towards Calamus and Alula, bring them to the graveyard, and managed to repair the plane where Claudius was able to take us, I do believe his name was Claudius, was able to take us to the city, only to find out that the glitches are targeting even harder than ever before and are making things even worse. Now, the elevator is completely destroyed and we have no means of getting down to the main floor. So we've got to find a way. And I'm not sure how we're going to do that because, as they've stated, this way is blocked off by glitches as well. And we can't very well go up the stairs and to the right because there was nothing there to begin with. So we have to find a way. We have to find a way out of here, but we can't use the conventional means. We have to find an alternate means of escaping, which I'm willing to bet that if I was to go to the cafe, I'd be able to get some things. Oh, hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Well, that's definitely good. At least people won't starve here. The perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? Yeah, that's one good thing at least. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep. I don't remember that penguin. This person I don't think was in there before. Same as usual, huh? Or maybe she was, and I never realized. Oh, this is the guy with the sheep. Dang it! I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Well, you're stuck here. Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. So do you. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. Yeah, squares are bad. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah, the plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. It's a shame she's gone now. So it doesn't seem like the people at the cafe are really going to be able to do anything for me. So that's a bit of a downturn because I don't know what else I can do. There is only one other place in which I can go, and that is this way towards that giant door. I have no idea what's on the other side of it because I had no means of opening it. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Big clock? Okay, I think that's the way to what she was mentioning. Who took my stapler? That's not like it matters now. Some kind of computer terminal. Communications with surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. Yeah, there's nothing you can do at this point. We gotta try and find a way to get down. And if she referring to this big old clock, the screen is off. Yep. So I'm not going to be able to find the conventional means. I've got to find an alternate way. What? The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for the password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Ah, there it is. It was the solstice. Okay. Now what? This one is green, this one is red, this one is blue. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the doors doesn't help either, huh? That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Oh, I get it. This is where the 3 characters are supposed to come into play. Color coordinated wise. This is probably Calamus, this is probably Rue'd, and this is Protobot. And then I wonder what this is about. But that's probably where they gotta end up. This elevator looks like it's stuck on another floor. Okay, so I need to find some means to get up there. Oh wait, can I use this? Can I use the crowbar? Find someone... Oh wait, we know somebody tall, right? The guy who's stuck at the elevator. So yeah, the password to that door is Solstice. It's kind of clever that that was the one that they used for the password, because Solstice is an event that happens around the rotation of the sun. It happens during the peak of each season. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, can you help us? What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, no, this isn't the first time somebody's followed us, but yeah, now this guy actually gets to stick around, and I have no idea what his name is. I don't think he's ever told me his name. And if the elevator truly does... Okay, this is not... It was this way. If the elevator does work, then he can lead people to it, and it can bring them to the surface, where they're supposed to be safe-ish. Who knows? I'm not sure what the big timer is for, though. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need me to help with again? Just pull a lever, dude. It's not that hard. Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Why are you just going down? Aren't you going to grab the evacuees? Oh, it leads straight to this place, huh? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. You go get the evacuees. No! What is going on? Oh no, it's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on. Maybe we can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay? Oh, it's just like the cave-in all over again! Bad stuff's gonna happen. I need to... Wait, I think I'm... Which way am I supposed to go for Rue'd? I need to find Rue'd. This door won't budge. Oh, right, because it's locked on the other side. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me! Wait. No! Ah! Cedric? Oh, Cedric. Didn't I call him Calamus earlier? Oops. I couldn't stop him. Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. The library? No, we don't need to go to the library. We need to find Rue'd. Kip, you're alive. You, should really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found the Messiah too. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot? No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? We are talking about the same boy, right? What hat, white hair, goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He grabbed a book from the back room and then just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh, that was the labs. That poor kid. No, not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. I doubt he's down that easily. Rue'd, the last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. We don't want you to go out there. Not when everything is, well, George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long it takes. It's not gonna stabilize. It's only gonna get worse. And unless I do my part, I'm not gonna... nobody's safe here. Alright? We gotta move. But... what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you bring back the sun, that's not gonna fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure what we'd do. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. No, you don't seem ungrateful. It's a natural cause for people to be concerned about others. But this is something that we have to do now, or it's never going to get done. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Seivar, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun, back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You... what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you, back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. Yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole time. And I've made a lot of scenarios worse because of it. But I'm hoping that in the end, this whole thing would be far worth it. That there will be a truly good ending for both you and the world. Not just one or each. One or the other. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you to do? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Seivar. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Seivar, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. Oh, that was beautiful. Kip, did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage Seivar. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. Sorry, it got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. She was so excited that he was encouraging me to continue on with this mission, and she was like, "Oh my god, it happened right in front of me!" She's like a huge fangirl kind of thing. It's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's happening right in front of my eyes. Can you believe this? It's so amazing." Oh. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's make sure that everything is all fine and dandy. These people are freaking out. Evening news, everything is terrible. Yeah, no joke, everything is terrible. I don't know what all the robots are doing. It looks like they're just putting up bookshelves. Hello, person. This is the library plus temporary shelter. Okay. So let's get a move on. Let's see if we can't do with what's going on with Cedric. We need to find Rue'd, actually. We need to go to the back alleys. This way. Yeah. The squares were blocking me. I was like, wait, did I pass it up yet? No, I did. Good. Ah, crap. That's the way I gotta go to get to Rue'd. Okay, so I gotta find an alternate route. What's back here? Or wait, no, there was more to the alleyway and I completely forgot about it. Okay, Rue'd, where are you? Okay, there's the robot. I think Rue'd was this way. Rue'd, you're here. Nico, are you Rue'd? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Not quite. I mean, we don't know where Cedric is, and if he's even managed to build prototype back up. Should be this way. So this is Rue'd. This is the female character. We've got a robot, a female, and then a human kid. Wait, how are we supposed to get back up? The elevator was, like, destroyed, wasn't it? Oh, well, there's another one. Let's see if this elevator works. Okay, so yeah, there was a second elevator to work with. That's good. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't know if he... Don't say I don't think he made it. You have no idea if he made it or not. Say I don't know if he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. So is there going to be like a long explanation as to what's going on right now? I should be getting close to the end here soon. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look up at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. That is a cute picture right there. I was waiting for that too, and I was like, oh, there's gonna be like some good picture here as well, isn't there? Yep, there it is. That's gonna be the thumbnail right there. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, isn't it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity. Does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. She's talking about Cedric's dad, the creator. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. She's talking about the squares. Okay, so the one-shot program was created in order to create a simulation of a world that would have a happy ending when it was all complete. And it was never supposed to involve a creature that was supposed to be that would ever be put in any danger. As an AI, its intelligence is made to where it cannot harm a living being by any means necessary. But the program that it runs on has to follow the instinct of putting a person in harm's way. Even if there was never supposed to be any real harm, it ended up making it to where harm was in the situation from the very beginning. So the entire situation made it to where it conflicted with its base programming and made it to where the very manifestations are the glitches that we see constantly. In other words, because the creator created where it was supposed to originally obey one flaw, or obey one set of programming, but then was completely initialized into creating a program that had to follow a different setup on that, it made it to where both of those situations conflicted with each other, and that's why we get the glitches that happen all over the place. It's an imperfect system, and because the base fundamentals of the computer itself are conflicting with what it's supposed to do, with what it has to do, it's completely collapsing the world around it. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The World Machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I have heard that word so many times, and I'm still wondering as to what it even means. What is taming? I only know it's complicated, and that has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Kinda? Yeah. No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs, and most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. An AI! In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Seivar know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could to establish a new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had a self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Oh no, the squares! We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Let me guess, we're gonna end up meeting with... Yep, there they are. I was just about to say it. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Let's hurry. Oh, hey, I got a Final Fantasy team for me right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off here for now. Now, the thing is that I was going to throw this whole video in at one time, but it took me over an hour long just to record the thing. So I'm going to split it up in two, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode, which actually is the last episode. So hang around because the finale is coming up, and I don't want you guys to miss it because I am excited to show what happened in the end of One Shot. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, Savior!